Public service announcement. Chelsea can win the Premier League trophy this season. The Premier League trophy might be coming back to Stamford Bridge this season. And here are five things Chelsea must do in order to make this a reality. First, my name is Michael. Welcome to Goal Line Conversations TV. If you're new to this channel, first subscribe and like for more content like this. This is Goal Line Conversations TV, where passionate football conversations meet real talk. Like, subscribe if you're returning users also. All right, let's go to our number one point. First, Enzo Maresca must play players in their best position. Enough of playing Malo Gusto, a right back, in a left back position. Enough of playing Rich James as a right back in a central defensive position. I understand, Enzo Maresca. I get it. Last season was your first time coaching Chelsea. The football directors, the football scouts, they didn't necessarily prepare you for the season that you were walking into because you only had one actual striker, Nicholas Jackson, who couldn't finish even if the net was wide open. You had an 18-year-old McGuire as the backup striker. Your midfield, you had players who didn't understand how to play exactly how you wanted. You didn't have players who fit your tactics. So players like Disas, players like Renato Vega, players like Jao Felix, players like Drews Bio, KDB, what's the KDH? I say KDB, KDH, Drews Bio was brought in that didn't necessarily. KDH one is question mark because I feel like he played your tactic before, but whatever. You had those players who came and didn't necessarily fit the type of football you wanted Chelsea to play. So hence why there were some players that you were playing out of position because the players weren't just there. As ridiculous as it sounds, with Chelsea that bought the loads of players, the profiles of players that you wanted, they were not available. So I get it. But this season, you have no excuse such as that. You have no excuse such as that. I know for a fact that you have at least 2 to 3 players in each position. I will list them out for you. Sanchez, Jorgensen in the goalpost. Right back, you have Gusto, you have James. Center back, right center back, you have Chaloba, you have Tosin. Left center back, you have Badiashile, you have Colwill, and you have Achampong. That's 3. Left back, you have Hato, and then you have Cucurella. CDM, you have Andre Santos, you have Caicedo, you have Lavia, you have Enzo Fernandez. Then you go into the attacking areas. You have Estavio, you have Pedro Neto, you have Kopama, possibly Xavi Simons that is going to come there. You have Bino Gittins. Now, it pains me to say potentially Garnacho, because I don't know why they are. Maybe you are the one that wants Garnacho, but potentially Garnacho or Xavi Simons can also play in the left mid position. Then forward, you have Delap, you have Jao Pedro up front. So I've just listed each position that at least has 2 or 3, not 1 or 2, 2 or 3 players that can play that position naturally. That is their best position. Play people in their natural position, none of this chop and change. That's number 1. Number 2, Chelsea must maintain the same level of intensity and playing whenever they are playing top teams or lower teams, regardless of the team that they are playing. They have to maintain the same level. If you look at Premier League winning teams, the likes of Man City, the likes of Liverpool. I wanted to say Arsenal. They know themselves. They know what you do with that. Let's go. Let me not digress. If you look at the likes of Liverpool, Man City, what did they do best? They maintain the same intensity regardless of who they are playing, whether they are playing Ipswich or whether they are playing Arsenal or they are playing Liverpool. The intensity level was the same across the board. I saw that a lot last season where we'll play the likes of Man U, play the likes of not Man U. That's debatable. We'll play the likes of Arsenal, we'll play the likes of Liverpool, and then we'll go and play the likes of Ipswich. We'll play the likes of Southampton. We'll play the likes of Bournemouth, and then we'll start playing. Now, Bournemouth were good last season. Maybe let's say West Ham. They will be playing to the level that they are at. You can't do that this season. It's not allowed. If you want to become a champion, if you want to if you want to win the Premier League title, you cannot afford to change the intensity at which you go at the game. In fact, Enzo Maresca, you were caught like that, especially with the Ipswich game. You had Jackson on the bench. You had Kopama on the bench, or no, even Kopama. Somebody. You had one player on the. Yeah, I think it's you had Jackson on the bench, and you decide to bench him for a game like this. You decide to bench him for Ipswich because you in your mind is a guaranteed 3 points. No Premier League team no team that's playing in the Premier League is a guaranteed 3 points, regardless of how low they are. Every Premier League team comes to either ruin or spoil the party. They either come for a draw or they come to spoil the party. So you have to maintain that level of intensity regardless of the team that you are playing. The next number 3, the third point I have is Chelsea must finish their chances quickly. Finish their chances and end the game quickly. Look at, for example, the PSG game that we played. Scored 3-0 in the first half. Second half, you maintain possession, you do some olays, enjoy the ball. Even if they scored one goal, you're not under duress. You're not under stress. If you have the opportunities in the first half, finish your dinner in the first half. Look at, for example, the AC Milan game. Not a preseason, but the first 10 minutes, you're already 2 goals up. I know with the red card, some people's level drop because they're like, oh, it's red card, I can do what I want. But 2-0 up in the first half, when you go into the second half, you score a third goal. Even when they scored 3-1, you are not under pressure. You have killed them mentally. We need to have that kind of mindset if we want to become a champion this season. Number 4, Enzo Maresca must demand more from his players. Enough of being Kopama FC. Enzo Maresca must start demanding more from the likes of Pedro Neto. He has to start demanding more from the likes of Enzo Fernandez. He has to start demanding more from the strikers up top. You have to demand more. Joao Pedro, you are scoring every game. The lab, where are you? We did not buy you to come and sit down on the bench. You took the number 9. It's you and your pastor that will know why you chose number 9. I don't know why you chose number 9. If anybody that will advise you that you told them number 9, they said go ahead, to each his own. Because I will have no advice you. Number 10 is there. Number 20 is there. 21, 22. You not choose that one. Number 18, you don't choose that one. You want to go and choose number 9? Good luck. At least multiply the 9 by 2. Do 18. But no, you said number 9. Oh, brother, you did not come here to come at one bench. Joao Pedro is scoring. We are bringing you on in second half, and we are expecting goals. Good job coming into the AC Milan game, and you scored a brace, but penalty is not. You're not a designated penalty taker. Let me tell you the truth. That's Kopama's job. So that penalty, you basically scored one goal that preseason game. So get your level up. And also, Maresca, you have to be telling them, you have to get your level up. Defenders, Sanchez. Oh Lord. Sanchez, get your level up, please. Please, I beg you. Don't do foolishness. If Enzo Maresca, if he does any stupid thing, January, let's go and get Mike Mignon. Let's go back in for him. The only reason why I'm comfortable with Sanchez is because at least the one time that I needed him, he showed up. That's the Club World Cup final. I don't know what Maresca said to you, but your level must remain the same. Sanchez. I proceed. Let me not digress on that. Let me not dwell too much on that. Where was I? I'm on number 5. Number 5, expectations must be higher. This season, if you are as a Chelsea manager, let me pause here because I don't know what expectation they are set for you. Because last season, you were giving us some craziness. You said you were not in a title race, which I understand. And I supported you, even when people were trying to draw us in. We're not title race, so we're just chill boys. Then, for a title race, we're not looking like we're not going to make top 4. That's why I made a video, yes, I own it, that you have scammed us. Because you are looking like we are not in title race, so lucky we are maybe, and then we now start looking as if we are not going to make top 6. No, you can't scam us. You cannot scam us. So please, let that bygone be bygone. This season, the intensity level is higher. The intensity level is higher. Therefore, as these are my expectations, Enzo Maresca. This season, you must win a major. So that is, you either win the Premier League or you win the UEFA Champions League title. You either bring UEFA League Premier League trophy or you bring the UEFA League trophy back to Stamford Bridge. On top of that, you must win a domestic cup, either FA Cup or Carabao Cup, preferably FA Cup. We have been on a long drought of FA Cup trophy. We need that back at Stamford Bridge. So my expectation is at least a double this season, because unlike other teams that go and participate and say we almost got there, we Chelsea, we go and we deliver. We are not second place, so we don't fight for second place. We don't. How many second place have you heard Chelsea fans brought up in a conversation? We don't bring it up. We're not a almost got there team. We're not Bridesmaids FC. They know themselves. The ones that they love it, they use it as argument. Enjoy it. But for us, trophy or nada. There's no second place trophy here. We don't do that. Thank you very much. So, Chelsea fans, these are the 5, and even any other neutral fans, these are the 5 points, or the 5 things Chelsea must do in order to win the Premier League trophy this season and bring it back home to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea fans, let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? As a Chelsea fan this season, I am excited. You can't kill my joy. Pedro Neto, crossing it. João Pedro. When last have I seen a header like that from a striker? God, I'm so bad. When last have I seen a one-time finish from a striker? I am so bad. Look, this season I'm moving different. Nobody should ask me why my chest is out. I deserve my chest to be out. You can see it. Check it out. You see that? That's why my chest is out. Champion. 4 years. This thing is going to be here. If you have not won that, you don't understand how I'm feeling. You hear? Chelsea fans, let me know what you think. Later, you can queue up in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm being unrealistic? Do you think I need to bring it down? God forbid. But let's have the conversation. Maybe I can convince you. All right? Like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell for more content such as this. I'm your boy Mike. Have a great day, guys.